Before we get into it, I'd just like to apologize. I'm aware this video is coming out after the season's already kicked off, but I've ran into issues and stuff. But I filmed it before the season kicked off on Saturday the 15th, so I'm still going to send it out. All right. Anyways, into the video. Let's go. What up, what up, what up? All right, the 2021 NWSL season is here. I'm so excited for this. We're returning to it. And after the Challenge Cup, oh my God, I don't know if you saw that game. The Thorns versus Gotham 1-1, and then it came down to penalties. And oh my gosh, that was just insane. I love penalties. It's just so intense. My team wasn't even in it, and I was so hyped for it. So this season's going to be fun. All right, so today we're going to be ranking how I think the teams are going to finish. We got A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, F tier. How I think it's going to finish throughout the season. I'm going to take some insight from the Challenge Cup, obviously. That's going to help me influence some of my decisions. But I think we got it going good here. So let's start out. We're going to start with the Washington Spirit. Finished fourth in their group. They had 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses. Only scored 3 goals and had 4 goals against. I don't think they're winning it this year. I'm kind of new to the NWSL. So if I'm correct, there's a playoffs. They could make the playoffs. Right now, I would say I think they could finish. I'm gonna go C. I think they finish like mid. They're not gonna win it. I definitely think, but I don't think they're gonna be so bad that they're finishing bottom of the table. But I think they'll hold their own this year. On to Kansas City, new team. Not really new, but more reformed, I guess I should say. Finished last. Had 1 draw, 3 losses. They put up 4 goals though, actually, but they conceded 8. And with only a few weeks separating the challenge, not even a few, it was like 1 week. With only a week separating the Challenge Cup, although they did make the final in their start of the season on Saturday. They play Racing too, which Racing is a new team also. But I'm gonna put them F tier. I think they're F tier. They're just they're getting back to it. They got to restart. They got to reset, rebuild, and all that. It's not gonna be a good year for them. They could shock me, but they could. I'm going F tier. I think it's where they're finished. All right, Orlando Pride. They came away with 2 draws, 1 loss, and only 1 win. They had 3 goals for, 3 goals against. So they finished level at 0 on that. I remember seeing on 538 they were like 3rd to last on the Challenge Cup at the beginning of the season, and around like what? When did the season? It was like April. Actually, I'm looking at the stats for the first one. At the beginning of the season, they were predicted to finish last, tied with Racing Louisville. They did score in that first match, and they finished 3rd, so they did good. D tier, D tier. I don't think they're gonna do much. They might finish like 8th, maybe. I think that I could see them finishing 8th or 9th, maybe 7th. But yeah, that's where I'm going with it. All right, North Carolina Courage. This team, this is a good team. They were fun. In the game they played against my Racing Louisville, it was a 5-goal match. It was insane. It was back and forth. Credit to them. They did really good. They finished with 7 points, 2 wins, a draw and a loss. They just narrowly lost, and it was because they lost to Gotham, I believe. Or no, they were beaten completely on points there. They may have lost. Hold up. Okay, they lost to Gotham FC in a 7-goal match, so it wasn't like a beating. B tier. I think they finished 3rd overall. Actually, they're really good. I don't think they could get the championship game, but between Gotham, New Jersey, New York, and then like Portland, and then Washington, it's gonna be tough. So for now, I'm putting them B. Expected to finish 3rd. All right, Portland, your 2021 NWSL Challenge Cup champions, straight to the top. Actually, I'm gonna say straight to the top for now. But they're finishing 2nd, and all because New Jersey, New York, Gotham Fc is up next. I'll get to them. Portland was great. They 3 wins, a draw. They've had 10 points, more than 81. It's only scored 6 goals, though, which, I mean, compared to North Carolina's 9. But North Carolina also conceded 8. They need goalkeeper strength right there. I'm not going to lie. Portland was really good. They're really fun to watch. I've never actually seen a Portland. I've never seen a game at, like, the Portland Stadium before. And they were on national television, and I know they did not have a full stadium. And with the amount of people that they had there, it was so loud. Like, it just looked insane. So, I definitely, that's a place I want to go. I want to experience that atmosphere. They're a great team. They're so much fun to watch. But Gotham FC. This is my team. They're going to win the Shield. They're, straight off a rebrand. They finished with they only finished with 2 wins. They had 2 draws. But I think they're going to have some anger coming off of that Challenge Cup loss. And I think we see a championship match with these two, Portland and Gotham FC. But that's my pick right there. Obviously me, I'm a Racing supporter. I'm Louisville, so I'm here for Louisville City and then Racing Louisville. I'm going to be cheering for them the whole way, but Gotham, that's the pick right there. You're placing bets. That's the team to go for. I don't see how they don't win it. I would be amazed. I'd just be so amazed if they didn't. OL Reign. All right, they finished with 7. They got 2 wins, a draw, and a loss. Put up 5, conceded 5. I'm putting them. So we got. Hang on, we got 10 teams here, so it'd be 2 for tier. I don't mind me just trying to figure out how I'm doing this video. I don't even know what I'm doing here. So it's, my organizational skills are amazing. So I think they finish. Oh, this is tough. I think they finish 5th. I think they finished 5th above Washington Spirit. They did good. I don't know if I actually got to see a match, though, to be fair. I may have seen them play 1. I don't remember. But, I mean, a draw against the Dash, 2 put on them by Portland, and then they beat Chicago 3-2. And then they beat Kansas City, but they almost lost to Kansas City, too. They beat them, but they narrowly beat them. Down early and then a penalty kick. So, I mean, yeah, I see them finishing 5th. They might shock. They finished 2nd in their group. So, to be fair to them, they could actually finish much higher, but I'm going with 5th. I'm putting them in 5th because, right here. Houston Dash, they're finishing 4th. They finished with 6 points, only had 1 win and 3 draws, but that was on a shortened schedule. That was 4 games. I think if you give them the time, you give them a whole season to play, I think they could do big things. I got them finishing 4th. And they're going to be a huge title contender. All right, we got my Racing Louisville FC. All right, I swear I'm not biased on this one. You can tell because, if I was biased, they would have been straight to the top, and then I would have looked like a complete clown come to the end of the season when they're only finishing in, 8th or something. Let's see. Racing, we finished bottom of our group. We didn't have a single win. We had 2 draws. And like I said, that North Carolina game, the fact that we didn't win that, I'm just saying, may have been some questionable calls in the official, pro referees. I'm just saying hey, this isn't just me. Any American soccer fan understands pro referees. Just, they're not, so they may have cost us, but Racing, I'm having them finish. Oh, I got Chicago Red Stars too. I feel kind of bad, so I'm gonna diss them. I'm gonna put Racing up here. I have them finishing 8th. I think they come out with just some urgency and I follow this team closer than anyone. They've made huge signings from overseas. They're bringing in players of great caliber, so they might. I feel like I'm holding them low too. They might exceed expectations because that's the type of thing we have in our city. It's win now. We got to be the best. And I understand that's what most teams are like, but, the culture of this team. So they might do better, but I've got them finishing 8th. And then the Chicago Red Stars, Yeah, I'm gonna put them ninth. Uh, 2 draws, 2 losses, same as Lou City. They only came away with 2 points. Only put up 3 goals. Pretty much the same as my team. I don't know why I'm putting them so low though, because they did pretty good. Like I said, they tied with the Dash. They only conceded 1 to Portland, and they put up a fight against Reign. And like this is a team that finished second last year. So I mean, I could be so wrong because I kind of am basing a lot of this off a 4-game season that we just had preseason, I guess. It's not really preseason, but it's not like, you're taking it with the sense of urgency, like, oh, my team didn't do well in the Challenge Cup, this is going to be a bad year. Like, no, it's just a 4-game, little tournament. So I would not be surprised at all if Chicago does something, but, ninth. I see them finishing ninth. That's just, my team hasn't even played Chicago yet, and I've already got it towards them. I already just throwing shots at Chicago. But yeah, they're finishing ninth. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that's where we're at. Future me coming in to say, I'm aware this video's late and I'm editing it. I just got back from the Racing Louisville Kansas City game. Might need to jump Kansas City over Chicago, to be fair. They did good. It was interesting to see them in person. I feel like they struggled a lot. They struggled a lot trying to just score, and I don't know if our defense was just hassling that much. Both offenses just seemed dead, in my opinion. Like, they just really struggled out there. But I think they might do better than Chicago, to be fair. I don't know. I've really got it out for Chicago. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, back to past me to get the video done. All right, so yeah, I think that's where we're going to finish at. Gotham FC in first, Portland in second, the opposite of the Challenge Cup. Courage in third, Dash in fourth, Reign in fifth, Washington Spirit sixth, Pride then City, the purple teams, and then you got Chicago Red Stars and Kansas City. I could be wrong, Like I said, I'm kind of fairly new to this league. I don't know all the deep insights about all the teams, but I think this is how it's going to end up. So let me know who you think your challenge. I keep saying Challenge Cup. I'm stupid. Let me know who your NWSL season champion, who you think it's going to be, or drop your favorite team in the comments down below. Like the video if you like the video. Consider subscribing if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.